Here's the problem. You want to earn money shooting real estate, but wading through gear guides and online forums is a brutal process. What's worse, at the end of your research, you're holding a gear list that's so expensive that you can't justify buying it for an unproven business idea. That I'm going to help you get into this field for less than the cost of an average real estate shoot. For me, that's about $250. So let's start with a couple of obvious things. First, buy used. Second, buy uncool. Fuji cameras are currently in vogue. Leicas have been a hipster choice for more than half a century. You can get one of those later. For now, you want a plow horse and not a show pony. Let's get started. The camera. I recommend the Canon 40D. This is an APS-C crop sensor 10 megapixel camera that uses compact flash memory cards. It's built around the Canon EF mount and uses both EF and, more relevant to our conversation today, EF-S lenses. You can find one of these bodies for under $100 at any number of the online retailers. Here's a snapshot from KEH on December 7, 2025. Check usedphotopro.com and mpb.com as well. Maybe you'll get an even better deal. Why this camera? It's affordable, durable, and has all the must-haves to complete the gig. Key features include the ability to bracket images and a self-timer that works with bracketing. Why you don't need more. 99% of the time, real estate images are viewed on phones or computer screens at relatively low resolution. I deliver my files 12 inches on the long side at 144 pixels per inch, and that's probably overkill. No one's going to make giant art prints out of these. Remember, your product needs to be better than an iPhone. That's the bar. If you can do that, you will have value to a real estate agent or private seller. Also, don't stress over the fact that this camera has one card slot. You're not shooting a wedding. If the card fails, the house will still be there. Might it be embarrassing to go back? Sure. But I shot with one card cameras regularly this year. Built my business on it, in fact, and it didn't limit me. On no occasion in my life has a real estate client asked me if I'm shooting redundant files. Do you ask your carpenter if he has redundant hammers? Let's whack on. Lens. Canon EF-S 10-18 f4.5 to 5.6. Look, you want something with an expansive field of view. The full frame equivalent of this lens is 16 to 28 or so. You'll be zoomed out to 10 millimeters, which is the 16 millimeter equivalent, for most interior shots, and shooting at f8 or so for appropriate depth of field. I got my copy on eBay for $120, but they're available all over the place for $100 to $175. Why this lens? It's affordable and surprisingly sharp. Also, it's the industry standard zoom range. Why you don't need more? Again, these images are functional first, art second. No agent or potential buyer is scrutinizing corner sharpness. They just want to know if they like the space. Tripod. There are loads of brand new ball head tripods on Amazon for under $40. And if you look on your local Facebook Marketplace, Craigslist, or Goodwill, you can probably score one for even less. I got my Manfrotto for $15 at Goodwill. You will need one, so don't skip this. It's really the only practical way to keep your camera still enough to get good exposure in low light, high dynamic range situations. Just make sure it has a ball head so you can easily level your camera in all directions, and that the ball head is rated to hold at least twice as much as the kit actually weighs. The 40D isn't light. With a week of watching the used marketplace and online retailers, you should be able to source this whole kit for $250 or less. I tried it yesterday on MPB, and here's the screenshot. And for what it's worth, I have this exact same gear and used it in recent months. My cost was $40 for the camera at Shop Goodwill, $120 for the lens on eBay, and $15 for my tripod at a thrift shop. A memory card for $10 to $20, and my all-in price was still well under $200. That's less than the cost of one shoot. Okay, I hope this helps. Let's not lose sight of the objective of this video, which is to get you into the game with quality gear at a low price. By way of social proof, all the real estate images shown in this video were shot with this combo. If this resonates with you and you want more no BS real estate photography tips and videos, tell me all about it in the comments below. Cheers!